Hi everyone, welcome back to Sunday School Online. You should know the drill by now, so if you haven't already watched Alice, go there first. So this week we have a brand new series of talks and it is on the heroes of faith. So if you've already watched Alice, you'll know the first one we are looking at is Abel. So I have a few crafts for you this week. So some resources which you will need are colouring pens or pencils, a pen, 2 paper plates, some glue, and some scissors, and then a printer and a paper, and print off the resources from the download button. Okay, so once you printed off the resources, the first one we have today then is a colouring in sheet. So that's colouring in sheet of Cain and Abel, so you can see Abel over by the altar and then Cain here with his fruit and vegetables not looking very happy. So colour that in, and as usual, if you have any nice pictures coloured in or pictures of you doing the crafts, or I know I got a lovely picture last week of some yummy cookies from Anna, just send them in to admin@aghadoweypca.co.uk, or if your parents have my mobile number, just WhatsApp me. Okay, the second activity we have this week then is a spot the difference. So it's actually the same picture as the colouring one, but there are 8 differences between the bottom and the top picture. So see if you can find all 8 of them. If you do, I'll be very impressed. The third activity then this week is it's a word scramble. Okay, so we've got some words down here relating to Cain and Abel, and you have to try to put the letters in the right order. Then you put them in here, and then the circle will go down here. So the clue is, if you do what is right, you will be, and then put the letters down there and see if you can get the word that's the answer. Okay, the fourth activity this week then is a word search. I love word searches, so lots of different words down at the bottom. See if you can find them in the square at the top. If you need any help, just send me a text. Get your parents to send me a text. Okay, so the final activity this week then is a Cain and Abel kind of twirly thing, turn around paper plate thing. So you will need your 2 paper plates. You will also need to print off the resource, this one. You'll need your glue, scissors, and some colouring pencils and your pen. So first thing off, print this off and then cut around the circles and just do a rough cut around the altar. So I'll do that now. Okay, so once you have them all cut out, you can colour them in. So the different pictures that we have are the fire, the fruit and vegetables from Cain, some sheep from Abel, and then we have Abel and Cain, and the verse, which is love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. That's from Matthew 12 verse 30, because I thought that quite fitted in with today, since today is Valentine's Day. I know Alice has maybe mentioned that. So I thought we'd bring a bit of love into this little craft. So once you've got these all cut out, then you can also colour in the altar, do the stones nice greys or browns or something. Okay, then you need your 2 plates. So one thing I did forget to mention that you need for this is a split pin. I don't have any of those. I know they're supposed to be like a Sunday school staple, but I don't have them. So I've used a screw, but if you have one, brilliant. If you don't have one, find something you could improvise with, something that'll help it, that you can stick through the middle to help it turn around. Maybe even like a cocktail stick or something might work. Okay, so then you find the middle of one of your plates and stick your altar on, okay? So just glue that on. I'm not going to do it now. And then this is the difficult bit. So you probably need to get a parent to help you with this, as I found it quite hard myself. You need to get one of your little circles, any one, because they're all the same size, and with your altar, and then you kind of hold the circle and draw around it. So let's see. So make sure that your altar's in the middle and this is then more towards the top. So draw around your circle. Okay, so you'll have something like that, and then you need to cut that circle out. So that's the bit you'll need to get your parents to help you with, because if your paper plate's like mine, it's quite hard to cut through. So they need to cut that circle out and try to do it as neat as you can, which is not easy. But okay, so once you have that done, I'll show you mine here. Let's take this one apart. I've also wrote Cain and Abel at the bottom just to remind me what the story was. So you'll end up like this. So you've got your altar and you've got your circle. Okay, then get your other plate and put the two together so they fit into each other. And this is what you need your pen for again. So you need to put a little, you can either draw around the circle, which might be easier. Yeah, so you could just draw around it and then twist the two plates around and make sure they're sitting inside each other again. Don't go too far, don't leave too much of a distance, and then draw around again. Do the same again, so you're just past the edge of the one that you've drawn, and do it again. So you need to do that 6 times. That's 3 I've done, so 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then your bottom plate should look like this. Has 6 circles drawn around it. So then what you need to do is then to get your little circles and stick them onto the plate. So you need to do these in a specific order. So first one on the left hand side to stick on is Cain, then then the fruit and vegetables, then you will stick on the word Abel, then you will stick on the sheep, and then you'll stick on the fire, and then you'll stick on the verse from Matthew. So what you will end up then with is this. So you've got Cain, fruit and vegetables, Abel, sheep, fire, verse from Matthew. Okay, so then what you need to do is to get your top plate, put it on top of the bottom one, and then you use your split pin. So as I said, I don't have one, so I'm using the screw. So you put it right through the middle of the plate, so just there, right in the middle. Maybe get a parent to help you with that as well, because it might be quite hard to get through. You might need to use scissors or something. Screws quite pointy, so it was easy enough to get through. Okay, so then you can write Cain and Abel at the bottom, or you can decorate this. I didn't have time to decorate it, obviously, like you can see I didn't even colour these in. Okay, so then you can tell the story. So Cain offered some fruit and vegetables. Abel offered the firstborn of his livestock. And God was very happy with that. And then it reminds you to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. Okay, and then because we've got a little bit of space at the bottom, I thought what you could do then is draw some pictures of things that you really love, and then think about would you give that up if God asked you to? Would you give up something that you really, really love for God? Because that's how much you need to love Him. So you can just draw pictures then down in the space below of some things that you really love. Like Abel gave up the best that he had. So something like maybe your favourite teddy, or a favourite toy, or something you really would be very sad at giving up. You can draw a wee picture, and that's to remind you that that's how much you need to love God, that you will give everything to Him if He asks for it. Okay, so that's us finished for today. I hope you enjoyed doing the crafts. I hope you enjoyed your cookies last week for those of you who made them. We'll be back again next week. And I hope you have a really good week. Hopefully there's not too much snow again. I enjoyed making snowmen on Saturday. And I'll see you all next week. Don't forget to watch the worship video and watch Alice if you haven't already. See you next week. Bye.